Oh, hey. So I asked y'all if y'all wanted to see a video on our insecurities and what we can do to overcome them. So if you really think about it, insecurities stem from somewhere. Either we learned that it was ugly, or we learned that people judge for certain things, or we learned that people don't like certain things. So I can start off by saying my insecurities. I don't always feel insecurities. I only feel them when I feel like I'm being judged. So, or when I see something and compare myself to it. And this is what we do. We do this subconsciously. Like, we don't even know that that is what we're doing. So in my being, in me alone, I'm confident. I'm confident in me. I'm confident in my body. I'm confident in my looks. I'm confident in everything because I just am. I realize that people will like you and people will not like you. And it's really up to what you think about yourself. So a couple of my insecurities are acne. You see those two right there? I have never been a person that has flawless skin. And anytime that I feel insecure about it, it's usually because somebody makes a comment about it, or somebody calls it ugly, or somebody, skin is flawless. My best friend, her skin is flawless. And every time I'm around her, I see her skin and it's beautiful. And of course you start wondering, why is my skin not like that? Why did I not get perfect skin? Why did I not whatever? But you can't do that. It is what it is. Come down to it, I really try my best. I wash my face. I eat healthy food, but I do stress out about a lot of things that have nothing to do with me. So I don't know if it's a stress thing. I don't know if it's just hormones. I don't know what it is. But it's something that I've just had to accept about myself, regardless of what people think about it. Now, I am comfortable in my body, but when it comes down to being fit, on social media, all I used to follow are super fit chicks, and with the perfect waist, the perfect butt, the perfect this, the perfect that. And again, the insecurity stems from comparing. It stems from, oh, her waist is smaller than mine, her whatever. No, that's the thief of joy. Is to somebody, you might be the most beautifulest person in the world with the most perfect body for them, but you're not going to see that if you compare yourself to everybody that you're seeing. I love, I've always been a person that has a smaller waist and a thicker bottom, but naturally I am flat chested. So I used to compare myself to women that had big boobs. And because why? Where did that come from? It comes from men. It comes from men saying, oh, women with big boobs, whatever, right? Curves, we love curves. So that insecurity comes from somewhere. We have to know why we are insecure about certain things. And if you have unless you have somebody directly telling you this is ugly about you, or you are ugly, or somebody, then it's time to remove that person out of your life. But when we ourselves feel insecure, it's because we're not feeling that we're being accepted, or we are comparing ourselves to others. That's really what it comes down to. Cellulite. Oh my God, one of the biggest things with women is cellulite and stretch marks. They are normal. Everybody at one point in their life has it. Yet it's frowned upon by who? Why is that? It's something that we've learned along the way. Oh, it's ugly. Oh, it's not pretty. Unless your skin is flawless, it's not pretty. That's not true. Stretch marks means, you've been through either pregnancy, or you've been through a weight gain. You've been through, growth. You've been through some type of growth. And cellulite, it's genetic. It can be, it can be whatever. And the thing is that it really comes down to you knowing yourself and accepting yourself for who you are. And if you do feel insecure about your body or certain things, you have the power to make that change. But you need to make sure that it's because you want to do it for you, not because somebody else said, or because somebody else thinks this is better, or somebody else thinks this is prettier. That's no, it has to be you. You have to know yourself, what you like. Me personally, I like, the fact that I have breast implants. I wish they were natural, but they're not. I do like that I have breast implants. I also like that I have a nice butt. I do like a little bit of curve on me. That's what I like, but I like my waist to be smaller as well. I do like, shape, whatever. So I have to work towards it. If I just sit here and I'm like, I don't like this about me, but I do nothing about it, then you're just going to build that insecurity up even more. Now, when you start taking steps as in, oh, I want this, or I want to be this, you just have to make sure that it's what you want, not what anybody else wants. And as you take steps toward it, it's only going to make you feel better about yourself. And you start, removing those insecurities. But like I said, these insecurities stem from somewhere, and you have to figure out where they're coming from. And it's mostly, like I said, comparison with somebody else on social media, or it's because it's something that we've learned along the way that is ugly. There's a difference between ugly, unhealthy, and obese, and not obese, and there is a difference. There's a lot of different levels to things. So you really have to know. You have to know yourself when it comes to insecurities. I hope that I helped in some way. Also, I hope that it's freeing to be able to talk about things that you are insecure about, and yeah, I mean, I hope that y'all see a different, perspective on things, and really start to get to know yourselves and why it is that you feel insecure about certain things. Another thing is, I don't believe that you have to go to school to be knowledgeable on things. I believe that life is one of the best teachers, but to some people, unless you have a degree of some sort, you are an idiot. And that is one thing that's always made me feel some type of insecurity. But I've also learned that it depends on who you surround yourself with. There is plenty of people out there that have been very successful without degrees. But again, it's who you're surrounding yourself with, who is teaching you these things, who's teaching you, who you're learning from. And really, it comes down to influence. Who is influencing you? Who are you following on social media? Who are your 5 closest friends? Who's your family? Where did you come from? All of these things really matter. So I hope I helped. I hope I make y'all feel good about yourselves, or at least a guide to knowing yourself a little bit better. Y'all have a great day.